All right, Alico 3, today's video, we're going to focus on a weekend sales recap. Couple hobby boxes to start off with, just because those are a big part of the eBay store and soon to be online website. So I'm going to have a lot of hobby boxes on my own website on Shopify, so that'll be a good option for people too if you don't want to use eBay. Start off with this one. So, of course, most people know about Topps Update, and it's incredibly popular product, especially 2018, of course, with Soto, Acuna, Gleiber, etc. These were actually in the fall of 2018. These were around $45 a box. After, I want to say, like early December, after baseball season, things kind of cooled off, and so I've got some left, not a ton, but those at $45 seemed low. 2018 Prism football. So, I mean, you've kind of seen the trend with what 2019 Prism football has done. But 2018 is, of course, higher than 2017. It's on a whole nother tier. But in its own right, 2018, of course, has Lamar, and that PSA 10 base card has exploded. So, 2018 Prism, just a couple hobby boxes to start. I guess we'll start with the raw stuff. Somebody bought 3 of these. These are the LeBron second-year base tops. So, awesome photo. Now, what is the condition on these? So, I don't sell any. If a card's like EX Mint, there's something seriously wrong with it, I either note it or I return it to the seller that sold it to me. So these, if I think if you sent these to PSA, they would be 8s, 8.5s. I just decided not to. I was looking for like a 9, like a card I thought would probably get a 9, and I just thought these were just under that tier. So I put them in the store. They're listed as near mint. Luka. Yeah, if you guys buy from my store, I won't send you junk. A lot of times I get like creased cards and dented cards. I'll note that. But if you buy something and feel it's less than near mint, just send me a message and I'll work something out with you. Luka. It's crazy how much this is for a base Donruss, but I actually think that's cool. Cards like this are getting respect. So that's actually a really cool card. Okay, of course, Cal League Griffey. This is a card that I love. So if you're not into grading and you just want a Griffey Cal League card, which was a minor league issued card, very neat photo. Photo was probably taken in 80. I want to say 88. I know it's an 88 card, but sometimes photos are taken the year before and put on the next year's card. $20. That's just the pricing when I listed it, and that's what it sold for. Here's a Kershaw. This is the Topps Update and highlights. Near mint shape. Nice copy. Not perfect, but great addition to somebody's collection. This was in an auction, I think. So it's Optic Lamar. It went for less than I thought it would go for, but I mean, it's still a pretty decent price. Probably like a 9. The right to left centering. 8.5 or 9 is what that would grade at. This one needs a top loader, but it's in decent shape. Thicker card stock, not like crazy thick. This is like 55 to 75 point. But this is the Upper Deck Premier rookie jersey auto of Calvin. That's out of 199. Okay, so when I sell vintage, I feel like it sells well in auction, and it's probably because of I have a lot of feedback, so it makes me more trustworthy, I guess. But this was listed as a VGEX, so around a 4. It doesn't have the best centering, but the integrity of the card is still upheld. There's no like pinholes or marks or anything. I like that card. That's the 71. I like the 70 and the 69 more, but the 71's cool too. Here's your update Soto. I think he's past Acuna in terms of raw with this card and PSA 10s, which is justified probably. Okay, this has a mark on the, not a mark, but a little surface flaw. I think if you send this to PSA, it would probably get an 8, so I didn't really want to find an 8. I think if you send it to Beckett, you'll probably get a 9 with like an 8.5 surface. So Soto, this is cool. So this is like, I mean, he doesn't have a base card in 2016. When I say that, yeah, he has the autograph, but not many people can afford the autograph anymore. He doesn't just have a base one without an autograph like Tatis has, which is a card we're gonna see later on in the video. So this is the second year, I guess you could call it that, but first year he's got like a chrome base card. So he's got Bowman Chrome, this is Bowman Chrome, and he's got Bowman Chrome Draft with a different photo. This is the gold, so I think this will be a huge card. Whoever bought this is gonna be happy with this card if they keep it. I probably shouldn't have sold that actually. Oh well. Moving on. Graded now, okay? So, I mean, the price on this card is just, it's so high for me not to sell a couple. Buying, this one's not even centered. See that? This is what you go by. See like how it's got, see that like line down? Compare that to those lines. This is like a, maybe a 9. Probably a 9. So, I'm not trying to pick this card apart, but I always just look at the card and not the, I always compare the card to the label and see if it matches up. I don't think this one does. But PSA 10, these were always 20 bucks raw, 15, 20 bucks raw. You'll see what it sold for. It's just crazy to me. They were like 150 before the season, probably, in a 10. And then I had a Mint Plus one, which is centered a lot better than that 10. See? Yeah, this one's centered way better. This card sold for a lot less, but it's overall it's a better looking card than the 10, if that makes sense. So just something to consider. But if you are just collecting for like investment purposes, I mean, as long as you have the card and the label, I guess that's all people care about. Bowman Hank with the TV. I'm kind of mixed on this set. It is iconic and classic. Gotta hold it this way so I can edit the price in on the left, but 55 Bowman Hank 6. Definitely not a strong 6 at all. That corner is really rounded for a 6. Probably more like a 4.5, 5. Blue Way Fournette. He had a good season last year, but what happens in the hobby is players get forgotten quick, and Fournette's going into his 4th year. I mean, he kind of already had his time. I think even if he put up like 1,500 yards and 15 touchdowns, he'd see like a slight boost in his hobby. But he's a running back, and it's probably too late, which it's just the way the hobby is. It's been that way forever. Gallery Breeze, as you can see, that's off-centered. Price 65.35, but incredibly strong price. But the trend in the hobby is newer collectors wanting stuff already grading, not already graded, not wanting to go through the process of finding decent cards to send in and then sending them in, waiting, and nothing's for sure. So I think that's what's pushing this trend. Here's a Topps Rivers. I always buy these for $5, and you'll see the price on this, which is I think really strong for his stuff. I think people are realizing that he's about to top 400 career touchdowns. Doesn't have the Super Bowl, not the best playoff pedigree, but he could be on par with like Dan Marino, putting up all the stats. This sold, this was in my last SGC video, which I just released, and this sold within like 5 hours of listing it. I put it right at 350, which is around what PSA comps were going for. And I was just thinking, you know, if it sells, that's fine. If it doesn't, I don't really care. And somebody bought it, so beautiful baseball's best, PSA 10. Sorry, SGC 10 Griffey. I actually sold a couple other Fred Taylors, but I'm just gonna show this one. This is the Topps flagship. Cool photo there at the rookie premiere from '98. PSA 10 of this. Of course, the Manning and the Moss have exploded. I don't know if Fred will ever get in the Hall of Fame, but he's damn near close if he doesn't. Close out with this Rogers. 65-35 centering at best, I'd say, but that's your base. Classic card, sweet card, and a solid price as well. So some fun stuff. I mean, nothing like crazy, but consistent sales in the store. So check out the store. If you see an item you want, send me a message, and I'll see if I can work with you. It really just depends on the card and the player. So that's it, guys. Take care. Have a good day. Later. I'm out.